Okay guys, just thought I'd do a little follow-up to my collection update video posted the other day. Just thought I'd do this in daylight, well supposed daylight. It's a bit gloomy today, typical bank holiday, and room doesn't get a lot of light anyway, well except in the mornings kind of. But yeah, it's maybe a touch dark video yesterday, looking back at it and all that, so I'll just show you the collection again. Do a bit of commentary over it this time. It's just my Batman stuff in the Besta white cabinet from IKEA, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Obviously, Hot Toys Bat Armory be coming out, getting that with Bruce Wayne in their Alfred, but that looks pretty nice for the time being. Pretty happy with it. Pretty much got all the main characters, which is nice. I was able to pick them up a few years back when they were at reasonable prices. I wouldn't really go for that. I mean, the Bank Robber Joker and Two-Face, they're like, ooh, you're talking about, I've seen Two-Face go for £400 on eBay, which is pretty nuts. I was able to pick it up for £100, believe it or not, on Amazon about 2.5 years ago. Looks like a steal now, that, really. Little Batman figures, little customised. I think he's on a caustic plastic muscle body. My Bruce Wayne, cave diving Bane. Bruce Wayne, rather. This is my customised Blake figure. Don't know how it rises. Harvey Dent, Commissioner Gordon, and just a SWAT guy in the back. Little horror collection. I've got into sideshow figures that came out about 4 or 5 years ago now. And a Scream figure as well. Michael Jackson, Thriller Hot Toys, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, you know all these. And there's Jack Torrance from The Shining, Jack Nicholson, of course, Leatherface from the 2003 movie, I think it was. Yeah, just got to get my posters up as well. I'm waiting for I've got the posters, but I'm just waiting for the poster frames to stick them on. Then I can stick them, maybe Batman one there. I've got a Back to the Future one, maybe stick it down there, and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, maybe there or something like that. I want a Blade Runner one as well. Not sure where he's going to go for the time being. It's a bit crowded already in this room. Yeah, and then just Batman 89 figures, really nice figures, DX line. First DX, DX01. I like all you Hot Toys aficionados know what you're looking at. Batman Begins, Toy Fair exclusive. Really nice figure, I think that's my favourite suit actually, from the Nolan films, Batman Begins suit. And my little Superman collection, can't really see, he's a good figure though. See if you can open. That's Evil Superman, Toy Fair exclusive, the regular one. A little bashed Clark Kent, Jor-El, it's played by Marlon Brando. Oldish Hot Toys figure, but it still stands up pretty well against the new stuff. Pretty glad I picked him up. This is DX06, Jack Sparrow, of course. Really well executed figure from Hot Toys. There's Cannibal Jack. So I was picked that up a couple of years ago. For quite a rare figure now to pick up that one. So I'm glad I got him. Nice little diorama piece that you get, the wheel obviously from the Black Pearl. Two-Face sculpt, kind of like Jovial Jack and Stern Jack, I guess. And there's Blade. Much sought after Hot Toys figure, Wesley Snipes, Abigail Whistler, a couple of Wolverines. Haven't got my was it 220 Wolverine, the latest Wolverine that they've released, MS 220. Still waiting for him to be delivered. So there's Alice from Resident Evil, only figure from that particular franchise. Perseus, that's the only figure they've done from the Clash of the Titans. But it's a nice figure, like a standalone figure on its own. And now there's my Indy, the X05, the little base, and the Idol and whatnot, and a few other things that I got from, I think it was a Hasbro set of like little like 6-inch figures or something like that. Might have been smaller than that, but yeah, you got these little relics and stuff, which is pretty neat. It's just my bashed TRD, Temple of Doom, Henry James. There's just that's a 3R Heinrich Himmler. I put him in there because Indy's like always fighting Nazis, so I just thought it'd be cool to put him in there. Okay, and then got the mask, obviously Jim Carrey. I think that was Asmus Toys. Glad that I picked that one out. Can't remember who makes him. It's Forrest Gump. Laugh just like dark chocolate. There's Mr. Boone. Kind of like just my little comedy shelf, I guess. His little teddy bear in his little case. It's a well done figure from Enter Bay. I've picked him up. A few bashes here. My Sharp. Sean Bean from the TV series. It's like a Brothers production. I think it's called Hard Boiled Cop or something like that. It's Clint Eastwood. There's Dirty Harry. There's Charles Bronson as a mechanic. And there's John Renner from The Professional, I think it's called. Yeah, and there's Mad Max from Mad Max 2. Excuse me. Figure that I kind of like bashed together myself. Done a little leg brace. Got the head sculpt from Sky in America, Cinderman or something like that. Okay, and there's Enemy Patrick Bateman, American Psycho, of course. Second version with like Atlantic head sculpt. Yeah. And there's a guy from Blade Runner, Harrison Ford, and yeah, Al Pacino, Scarface, obviously. Nice figure from Blitzway. Centipede is Don Corleone, The Godfather. And there's probably my favourite figure of all, Enemy Cowboy. Clint Eastwood, obviously, from The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I'll be getting the trio set maybe next month sometime, hopefully. So I look forward to that. Okay, and then just my Terminator shelf. Terminator 2 shelf, should I say. Bat Damaged Guy. Original MMS, another MMS guy with flower box. Still a really nice figure. Really highly rate them. And a couple of Sarah Connors, Sarah Connor in disguise. T1 Terminator figure. Kind of like Battle Damaged Guy that I put together. Endoskeleton. I was lucky enough to be able to pick up a couple of years back. Guy just working on his arm, a little dive scene on the table, you know, working on his eye and all that. Little mirror there. In answer to Owen's question on my video that I done yesterday, yeah, this guy is still my favourite figure. It's not necessarily the best sculpted figure, the best accessories, whatnot, but just for me, it's kind of like one of my early figures. I remember seeing it online when I was just getting into it and just, you know, being blown away by the quality of these things. I mean, the detail is just staggering, really. You know, 6 scale, 1/6 scale is just coming on leaps and bounds, really, mainly down to Hot Toy standards, really, in the last few years. I'm just gonna have to make a cut here. Okay, so yeah, in answer to Owen's question, yeah, that's my favourite Hot Toys figure. Still, just for the reasons that I've mentioned. You know, it's just, you know, to me personally, yeah, it's my favourite for a number of reasons. That's my favourite figure of all time, though, at the moment. The Cowboy. Good, Bad, the Ugly is just one of my favourite films. I've seen it quite a few times, and No, just no, it's just so cool, and the sculpt. I don't know if the camera would do it justice, but I've got two of them. I've got the DX sculpt. Luckily enough, I was able to pick up for a little bit of money. Won't mention how much. But and like the regular sculpt bar, but it's just that sculpt is just fantastic. It's right up there with anything Hot Toys. Probably surpassed anything Hot Toys. It's the best sculpt that I've seen on any action figure. So. And that means a lot. So just my T1000 T2, nice figure. Get a heap of accessories, really well outfitted figure. If you haven't got it in your collection, then I suggest they're going up in price now. They used to be at a reasonable price, but even they're going up in price now, the T1000s. Don't know whether Hot Toys will produce another one, possibly not. Terminator Salvation figures. Again, really well done figures. They're around the Hot Toys mark 100 to 110, so they're a couple of years old now. But the sculpts still stand up, you know. Yeah, really nice quality. Just standing on endoskeleton head there, pretty nice. John Connor, Christian Bale. Okay, and put a few more details in as well. With the blue lighting, you can actually change the lighting scheme of these things. They're on Diodor lights. Oh, it's changing that one, isn't it? So as you can see, you just twiddle that and it changes all the colour, which is pretty neat, you know. So I like the blue lighting with the Terminator figures. Ghost Rider, still a nice figure. Nicolas Cage done up as well. And there's T1000 liquid metal statue thing that you get with the battle damaged DX13. There's the DX13. You know, it's not strictly movie accurate that, but you know, that's just how I've set it up. Like he's grabbed hold of his arm and just ripped it off, sort of thing. Looks pretty cool. The DX10 took some flack for his head sculpt. I don't think it's too bad. Sort of like it grows on you, sort of thing. And there's just another T1000. Thought I'd stick it in there. I might stick my Sarah Connor in there as well. I don't know. Maybe not. Don't really know what to do with this shelf, so might change it around finally. Thinking probably put RoboCop on this shelf as well, maybe. Obviously, it was a must get. Elvis from Enter Bay. Very nice figure. Michael Jackson Thriller. I've got like the zombie version in my horror collection. And there's the Crow by Brandon Lee. Not the greatest of figures, but you know, it still stands up well. Okay, so Bruce Lee stuff, DX04, Enter the Dragon, hand. And that was Enter Bay, nice figure. Nice clothing set, with the claw of course. I just put him in, like my relaxed or casual Bruce Lee or whatever, like ninja outfit or something like that. I don't know what. There's the Game of Death. Not the Enter Bay one. I just made it up because that's DX04 sculpt. Get 2 sculpts for it, so I made that figure up. See that I've got online. Predators figures. I'm quite happy with just having 2 Predators. Really, I know there's probably about a dozen or more now, maybe 14 different Predators, like Elder Predator, Celtic, Chopper. But you know, this is enough for me really. Just the original Predators. That's the original Predator from Predator, and there's from Predators. Royce, Asian Beauty. AA12, nice figure. Dutch. Modified him a little bit, put extra long foot pegs on, bump his height up, and thick thighs on there because his legs were always a little bit scrawny. He had like tree trunk legs, didn't he, back in the day, old Arnie? So Rambo First Blood figures. Not too hip about the rest of the Rambo films, but First Blood is my all-time favourite. Platoon figures, the only 2 they produced, unfortunately. It's Bruce Willis, obviously, from the G.I. Joe film. Bit of a shame they chose the G.I. Joe film, really. Could have chosen heaps more about films that he's been in, but never mind. Alien figures of Kane and Dallas, of course, with the facehugger on there. Just make that out. Little egg sacs there, really nice. And that's much underrated figure, probably because it's from a bit of a Duff movie. Johnny Depp, Sweeney Todd, obviously, and you know, I like that a lot. Got its own, I think it justifies its own shelf with a little backdrop and stuff like that you can just about fit in there. And the chair as well, Barber's chair, very nice. It really does look good, that figure. Good one to look at. Okay, and it's my Iron Man stuff, mostly from the first movie and the second movie. So there's Obadiah Stane and the Ironmonger, of course. There's Iron Man, the Iron Man Battle Damaged from Iron Man 1, Mark III, Whiplash, Iron Man 2, Iron Whiplash, that looks quite a nice figure coming out. There's a Star Spangled Captain America guy, you know, like comic book era, I suppose. It's the only Spider-Man that I've got, but he kind of like represents I think that's Spider-Man 2, I think, or might be from the original Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, I've just put together there. It's got that you get with that figure, but with no one, I lose track now. But yeah, so just my little Phil Coulson. He's like from the Avengers, but you can kind of like put him in an Iron Man setup because he does appear in that film. The Mark II suit, Armour Unleashed, I think it was called. They're my two favourite marks, actually, the Mark 1 and Mark 2. I'm not too hip about the red and gold colour scheme on the rest of them, but that's just personal preference. Rhodey, as he appeared in the first movie before he was booted out. Then just some Batman stuff again. Bane, really nice figure, really well done. Dark Knight Rises, another Heath Ledger Joker, Crazy Sculpt again, Suka bought separately, Catwoman, Dark Knight Rises, and there's rumoured that Hot Toys will be releasing a Ducard, played by Liam Neeson from Batman Begins or The Dark Knight Rises, whatever you like. But that's Pop Toys effort, suit and head sculpt, and the little katana. You can't really complain with that, really well done. And even if Hot Toys, I will get a Hot Toys one obviously, but you know, that will more than tide me over until then. Okay, and then a couple of latest figures, the Batman 66 figures, Batman and Robin from the TV series. Kind of like goofy and fun, kind of like holding the bomb with the really good expression they chose there with the clenched teeth and all that. So yeah, that just about wraps it up, guys. So I hope you enjoyed all that, and yeah, happy collecting. Looks like a lot of top figures going to be coming out in due course, so yeah.